Our first video topic is 5-2C. We're going to write expressions, and I thought we should do a little review. So let's do this blue one. If I have a table where x is 1, 2, and 3, and y is 8, 16, and 24, can you figure out the rule? What am I doing every time to 1 to get an 8? What am I doing to 2 to get a 16? Remember that this also, you could look over here and say, how much is it going up? And that helps you out. So, did you figure out that the rule is times by 8? 1 times 8, yep. 2 times 8, 3 times 8. Yep, it all checks out. It is a times 8 pattern. The next one, I'm just going to give you a hint, it's going to be a times pattern and then plus or minus something. So this is kind of our basic one, and then let's get a little harder. All right, so what am I doing to 1 to get a 9? But I'm telling you right now I'm doing 2 things to get a 9. How do I go from 2 to 19, 3 to 29? It's easier if it's just one step, times by 8. It looks obvious. This, nothing looks obvious about this one. So we're going to say, how much is it going up? It went up by 10. How much is it going up? It also went up by 10. So that means the rule is going to start off as a multiply by 10. How do I go from 1 times 10 to getting an answer of 9? How do I go from 2 times 10 to getting an answer of 19? How do I go from 3 times 10 to getting an answer of 29? Have you figured it out yet? I subtract 1. 1 times 10 is 10, minus 1, check, it's a 9. 2 times 10 is 20, but 20 minus 1, check, that's 19. 30 minus 10 is 30. 30 minus 1 is, check, what I wanted. So my rule is 10x minus 1. I had to multiply by 10 because that's how much it went up every time. I ended up subtracting 1 because that's what brought me down, what brought me down to the actual answers. Did you type in 200x plus 10? 1 times 200 is 200. How do I get up to 210? 2 times 200 is 400. How do I get up to 410? Every time I'm adding 10 more. So I'm multiplying by 200, then I'm adding 10. 200x plus 10. What we're doing now, the new stuff, is they're going to give you a picture. So instead of giving you a table and you finding out the rule, they're going to give you a graph and you have to find out the rule. Well, let's make a table. They didn't give us a table, but heck, we could do a table. Here we go. My first dot is at 1, 1. That's this dot right here, 1, 1. My next dot is at 2, 3. So I write 2 and a 3. My next dot up here is at 3, 5. So I write 3, 5. Now we just do what we did before. How much am I going up? I'm going up by 2. I'm going up by 2. So I know it's a 2x pattern. What is 1 times 2? It's 2. How do I get down to 1? I subtract 1. 2 times 2 is 4. How do I get down to 3? Subtract 1. 3 times 2 is 6. How do I get down to 5? I subtract 1. So my rule is, my expression is 2x minus 1 for this picture. So when they give you a picture, make the table. When you make the table, see how much you're increasing. That goes here. See how much you might have to add or subtract. Maybe you don't have to add or subtract anything, but you might have to add or subtract something in order to get to the actual y answers. All right, let's try this one. We need to make a table, figure out our x's and y's for each dot. So I've got a dot here, 0, 0. A dot here, 1, 3. 2, 6. 3, 9. Let's write those in. 0, 0. 1, 3. 2, 6. 3, 9. How much is it going up every single time? It's going up by 3. 1 times 3 is exactly 3. 2 times 3 is exactly 6. 3 times 3 is exactly 9, so I don't have to put a plus or a minus. I'll give you a hint. Anytime you have a dot at 0, 0, there won't be a plus or a minus. Here's your last question of the video. It's multiple choice. Here's your graph. Which of these expressions would work? My suggestion is to make the table. Make that table.